So today I would like to talk about stolen destinies. You have to come to realize that most of the time there are destinies that can be drawn out of people. People can give them up, they can sell them, they can be taken away by the enemy. So it's all about how we become smart, how we can discern it, and that's why I have decided to talk about it. And for this particular day, I would just like to say, when we start from the first book of the Bible, we see that man was given dominion to rule over. And so the enemy was already here. And Satan did what? Satan did deceive Eve in Adam through eating the forbidden fruit. And by doing so, you see, he took power and authority from them. And long after so many years, we come to see that in the book of Job, we see the devil saying is going to and fro. The concept that he was saying that to and fro was used back in the days to mean taking over, control, taking over a situation or an area. That's the same way we see that the city of Jericho was taken, because they were marching around it. And so the devil was going through the world, taking that authority, and till the time of Jesus, we see he being the Lord of what? Of the earth. He said, "It is mine to give," and Jesus did not argue with him, because that was the true fact. But now you have to realize another thing, that number two, destinies can go through mostly is people eating food. Esau gave his birthright to Jacob, and it went like that, and that thing displeased God, because your birthright is something special, because every firstborn belongeth unto God. And so we find that the essence of that is that Jacob, ended up being favored. And number three is I can talk about is when you do what? When you go after strange things such as spirits, wizardry, witchcraft, witch doctors. These things will take out and draw out the good thing in you and leave the bad things within you. This is true, and that's why you find most people, when they want to break you, they'll give you something to eat, they'll bring you something to wear. It's no longer that they are stupid, but they are wise. They know what they are after. The Bible says in the book of Proverbs that a man is like waters, but a man of understanding will draw it out. So sometimes people have understanding of who we are more than what we know about ourselves, and so they drag this good thing out of us and leave us empty. They leave us with everything that is bad. And so it is quite important that you understand this concept. And so today many people sell their destinies through eating food. They like free things. You find a lady going out, she's happy to people spending money on her, but they do not know what is happening. For ministers, you find that every time you go out, people are giving you money, and in doing so, they are taking your gift, they're taking your grace out of you, slowly and slowly. You see, the Bible says you are freely given, freely give, but when you start charging it, you are selling it. And number three, I can say, is when people sleep, you sleep with different people. Sex is not just intimacy, it is a transfer. People become one. It is a unification, there's a transfer going on. And find that if you had something good and someone knew it, he can draw it out using that. And so it is quite important you come to the realization of who you are. Maybe you can have lost something. Maybe you lost your goal, you lost your brilliance that you had, you lost everything that you ever catered for and was worth unto you. It is important that you run back to the basics, run back to what God had for you. And that's why God's original plan was to guide you to live a life unto your destiny, to his purpose. But along the way, maybe the enemy came, maybe you gave it out, maybe you sold it, and It is time that you go back unto him. Run away from these astrologers and from these people who are telling you your star, your gift is this and that. No, that is not biblical. Biblical is that the counsel of God shall stand, that you go back to the God's original idea. And how do you go about it? By accepting Jesus Christ, seeking God, because he is going to redeem you. He came to redeem man, Adam. He is the second Adam, and he will guide you. He will teach you the right concept. So my brother, my sister, wherever you are, turn unto Christ. And for those who visited things as witches, wizards, any kind form of illegal activities within the constitution of God, you need to be prayed for. You need to look for sacrifice and go give it to the altar of God. And so be smart, be wise, don't let the enemy destroy you. That is it. And there are many more examples, but I know the point is taken home, and you can share it with a brother, a sister, or anyone who is worth. May God bless you.